Well guys, SOAZ partied way too hard this weekend and Banff is paying the price. I kind of need to do this anyway, so this is probably a good thing. But anyway, I was playing around in Bartlett Lake while doing the log corral trail, and I'm sure you guys will think that video is awesome. Once I was done playing in the water, I realized that my breather line for my rear axle and differential was probably not on there because we were doing a lot of flexing and rock crawling, and I was right. I looked and it was off, which means I probably got a little bit of water in my differential and my axle, which is not good. And like I said, I've been putting it off. Now my hand has been forced and I'm on my way to Ladybug Shop, and we're going to make a video today showing you guys how to remove your differential cover, change your gear oil, clean up the gears in the locker in there, and put it all back together and service it with oil. Also, I'm going to have to remove my rough country differential skid plate off and put it back on. So we'll show you how to do that too, in case you want to learn how to put that on if you decide to buy one of those. So let's get going. As you can see, I'm already going to the Ladybug Shop, and we'll get Banff all fixed up for this next weekend's adventure. Alright guys, we're here at the Ladybug Shop. There's the Ladybug. And this is what you're going to need. You're going to need 5 quarts of gear oil. I'm using 75W140 for heavy use, because in SOAZ we get down.
Hey, you think we'll get in trouble if I say maybe it's Valvoline?
Maybe it's Valvoline.
Maybe it's Valvoline. I think we'll get in trouble for that. Is that copyright market?
Maybe she's born for it. Maybe it's Valvoline. Alright, enough fooling around. Enough tomfoolery. You're gonna need 2 cans of brake cleaner to clean out the old out of the differential. You're gonna need a 1/2 inch socket to remove all the bolts on the diff cover, and some type of gasket. I'm using the lube blocker because you don't have to worry about putting silicone or anything on it. You just slap it in. Alright guys, let's get to it. Okay guys, this is a rough country differential skid plate that has saved my ass on numerous occasions, as I will show you once I take it out. So I gotta get this out of my way so that I can get the diff cover off. It's got a U-bolt that goes around the front collar of your differential, so take that off first. Just gonna leave it hanging there so it's in the same spot as it was when we put it on. Word
to my mommy.
And it is a 9/16, if you were wondering. We're off. Now you start taking the bottom bolts off of our diff cover. The top or bottom 5, sorry, bolts hold the back side of this diff cover or diff skid plate in. So we gotta take that off, and those are 1/2 inch. Oh no! Alright. Should fall. Oh, there's the washers that I lost. One. And the two. Alright, let's flip it like this so I can see it. Yeah. She's gotten some good scratches. That's pretty good freaking gouge right there too. America! Alright. Let's move all this here. And then this one's the one that we have to try and get out. That's the problem child right there. Alright, we need a pan. Exhaust cools down pretty quick. It's not even warm anymore.
When it's cooler out, yeah. It's when it cools down.
So we need a real screwdriver, huh? That'd be funny. Tap on it a little bit and just go.
It's probably gonna be relatively. Hold on, before you do that, put one bolt right back up in that one. So whenever you bust that thing, it doesn't just fall off.
Tripping.
There you go. Monies. You melt?
Yeah. Be a little careful when if you're doing this, though, you don't mess up the diff housing. Let's give it a little tippy tap.
You're moving the whole thing, so it should. But there you go.
Right when the baseline hit too. Doesn't look good.
Gorgeous. Yummy.
Little twister going on here.
Mix that with your morning cereal. Delicious.
Okay, this is where your brake cleaner comes in. We're going to spray the inside, the differential here. And we're going to try and not to spray that wire plug right there too much for the e-locker.
It'll burn. boop, 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 boop. What's that thing?
Well, this thing here is what we like to call a gasket.
It's a gasket.
Made by Lou Blocker.
It's a gasket.
Just look at it. Would you just look at it?
Just look at it, guys.
Just look at me through it.
Don't blow a gasket because we're doing this in a garage.
And then you just put it on there and you line the holes up like so.
Oh dear God, we changed the entire fucking environment from that little bitty piece of oil right there. Look at that. Tad's gonna have a fucking fit.
If you don't know which way it goes, you just look where it says Dana and make sure it's right side up, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I just love the smell of his pits in the evening.
Hey, I got deodorant on.
He smells delicious like sandalwood and cherry mint.
Sandalwood. Sex Panther. That's what I was wearing.
Sex Panther.
60% of the time, it works all the time.
Yeah, it's up there. Perfect.
Hold on, let me get at least one more in. Now it's lined up. So now we're gonna put the skid plates back on. There's a U-bolt in the front. Ladybug is Vanna Whiting shit right now. Alright, last time we did this, we used a torque wrench and we broke the head off a bolt, so.
I think each one of these, I think they're 25 foot-pounds, I think.
So right about there?
So I normally tighten it to where it's tight, and then I just give it a nice little 1/8 inch turn. That's usually pretty good. By the time when this thing heats up, it's gonna expand that gasket. That gasket, once it expands, it's gonna fill up all those gaps, and the heat's just gonna, honestly, you probably could take all of the bolts out and drive around the block and it wouldn't even pop off. So I would don't do that though.
We don't recommend that you try that at home or anywhere else. Now that it's all tightened up, the skid plate's back in. It's ready to do service. So we got to pull this service plug out right here. Maybe.
Lovely.
It's a little tight. Alright, now that everything's tightened up, we're ready to put the oil in. Basically, you're just going to put it in until it starts overflowing. Then you know it's full. You know what also helps if you take this little plastic thing off of the top of the bottle.
I didn't take it off because you're in a hurry.
Oh, I was talking to I'm talking to the audience. Alright. Butt out, man.
I thought we were friends.
My feelings are hurt.
I need a safe space. Used to be the shop, and then I invited all my friends here.
swear that was the bottle, not me. We'll be back. So it's probably going to depend on a few different things, how much differential fluid actually goes in here. It calls for just over 2 quarts and just over 4 liters, so I was wrong earlier. But mine only took less than 2 at this point. And if I can try and see in here. You can see right there that the diff fluid is right to the bottom of that plug, so it's full. So what I'm going to do is, just to be safe, drive it home, let it settle overnight, and then tomorrow I'll pull this plug back out and just make sure that it's still full. If not, I'll just top it off. Once it's full, you just go ahead and put your plug back in. Good and tight, and now you're done. Okay. Alright guys, we're all done. Got it nice and clean, that way if it does leak, I'll be able to tell. Like I said, you might have different levels depending on if you have a locker or not, what gears you have in there. So just make sure you fill it up till it starts overflowing, and then I would check it again later. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Check us out on Instagram and subscribe to our channel if you like this. Click the bell so you get notifications, and we'll see you out there on the next video. Later.